the elders, by taking that initiative and bringing the directors into that space, allowing the elders to guide them while they're on the land, really kept bringing us back to our center every time throughout each step. I want to share that much too.
I have one more question before we do some questions from the audience. That's a good question, Terry. As I mentioned in the intro, this film showcased at Cannes last year when Camera de Oro. Did all you go to Cannes? Amazing. How was that? And receiving that award. I'm sure the love that you got there.
The love we got there was very amazing. They accepted the film like we wanted to, and they see the funny pieces that the people back home caught, but they also caught it there at Cannes, which I also really liked. And that's what we really wanted the world to see, is the funny pieces in the darkest places.
Yeah, I think something that Canada is famous for their standing ovations, and we had a little small side screening from the big stage, but it was remarkable to be in that space and see that kind of reception for our film. It was really kind of out of body, you're kind of numb to it. Watching it with this audience who, everybody just stood up and clapped what felt like forever, and I think that's one of those things where it's like, oh, wasn't on the cameras because it wasn't the main premiere, but that was pretty special just to see that kind of reception and reaction. And I remember just standing there feeling like, when are we going to sit down? And I think that was super special to see, and I think it's also a reminder too, how different countries perceive indigenous history and indigenous knowledge, and how that's treated in different spaces. I think that our film in France is in the education curriculum now. And so you can see that the impact that stories like these can make in different spaces.
Well, we can go to some audience questions now. Let's just focus on the film. Yes, right here.
Since it's all your guys' first movies, during the production process, were there any scenes or anything that you filmed that you thought this was a lot easier on paper, but now that we're filming it, this is like, I'll never do this again, or it's way more challenging than what it was when you wrote it?
I was laying in the casket.
That was you?
No, the thing about that was, especially that pastor is the same pastor that's done every funeral of my family. Wow. So that fucked me up. I was laying in that casket, I'm seeing the pastor that I've seen my whole life, but done my daddy, done my grandpa, done them all, and I'm like, bro.
Oh my God.
You got me fucked up. I'm like, I got people I grew up with as my pallbearers, so I'm like, bro. That was like a whole half day. I was like, nah.
Any other questions in the audience? Right over there.
Hi, thank you for coming. My question's about the sound design. I feel like the sound design of the film was so specific, it was so intentional, and it was so immersive. And so I'm curious about what the philosophy behind the sound was.
No birds, no sounds, no nothing that doesn't come from South Dakota. So I think that we were just really specific, the same way that we were with the rest of the film, of it needs to come from the world. We sent people there with microphones, everything's field recorded, and that was kind of the philosophy, and that's what we ran with.
Something I love too is music. Music choices here. Was that a collaborative process as well? I just loved all of the choices of so many songs.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we licensed a lot of songs, and we kind of for the Jojo storyline. I mean, for half of the shoot, Ryan and I were driving into work every day, and he listened to NBA YoungBoy and XXX on repeat, an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. The records back and forth. And I think that like we had this kind of realization that in our lives there are these records that define us, there are these records that, you know, some save our lives, some make certain parts of our life, that coming of age records, and I think that that is something that we were like, why don't we lean into those artists and repeat songs and play the same artists over and over the same way that we've really taken music in real life. And I think that, you know, Franklin's an amazing rapper, some of his songs are in there. We chose some local artists too. So it was all the same thing of like just being, you know, leaning into what was being given to us and kind of running with that.
Any other questions?
Yes, it sounds like perhaps you're from Australia, and so I don't know the history of your connection to this, but can you talk about how you got connected to this North Dakota particular story?
Yes, South Dakota, but yes. Riley was shooting American Honey in 2015, and they shot a bit of it in South Dakota, and Frank and Lily, our other co-writer, were background in one of her scenes. And the scene got pushed, and so they spent the whole day together. And I remember the phone call at the end of the day saying, I just met the two most amazing guys, we have to come back here for like summer vacation. And we did 2 weeks later, and that was the beginning of the friendship. So there is no, I mean, I think everything's intentional. I think, like, I'm not going to get into spiritual philosophy of why I'm here, but that was quite the logistics of how it happened.
Okay.
What was the budget of the film?
I don't know, little.
Right there.
Yes, I'd like to say how beautiful the film was shot, the cinematography, and I wanted to know how long it took to film the movie itself, like how many years into it?
Yeah.
And also, if now that award season's coming along, I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of buzz and maybe some awards, and I think your film deserves the awards that.
We started shooting in 2019 and we finished shooting at the end of 2021, so it was a really long time. We were not shooting the whole time. There was COVID, there was personal life stuff that put us on pause, but we started shooting in fall 2019 and we finished shooting at the end of 2021. But thank you very much, that was very kind.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry from here. Right there.
Please bear with me, I'm a city person, but, that was a bison that we saw prominently in the beginning and the end. What was the intent there?
I'm gonna pass this one on down the line.
I think this scene goes back to when the script was changing and flowing. At one point in time, we had a spiritual leader that was a part of the writing of this particular part, and because of the intention, I believe personally, of the film, that War Pony actually has its own energy, and I believe that the film itself kind of made it the way that it is. So a lot of that part was cut out, and so we really wanted a component in there that connected us to who we are as Lakota people, and without exploiting ourselves. And so, in a good way, in a very humble way, our relative, the Tatonka, the bison, made it into War Pony. And it was the energy of War Pony, I believe, that kept the bison, because it was a part of a bigger scene. And Lakota people, we follow the buffalo, we follow the bison. So everything that we do, it's based off of them and their relationship with each other, with all living things, and the land. So that was that role of that buffalo.
Thank you all so much. It's